Welcome to the DIY Startup Arena in the Maritime Hotel Berlin. Today, we present you 6 rounds of promising startups in the following order. Round 1, Alpha. Round 2, Augment. Round 3, Door. Round 4, GOINSTORE. Round 5, Sensopia. And round number 6, SPRAYPRINTER. A warm welcome for your host of today's Startup Arena Trend Watcher, futurist Richard van Hooijdonk.
So, how are you? Who has a pretty weird feeling after my presentation? Because if you have, your personal disruption has started today. So, I talked about startups and innovations during my presentations. But as you know, there are a couple of companies and startups that are really doing what I talked about. So we have a great program of 6 fantastic startups we selected for you guys. It's big data, augmented reality, digital painting, and a lot more. So I actually want to a lot of fun with the next startup we were about to present. We will have 6 startups presenting 3 minutes each, and then I will have a personal interaction of 3 minutes. And after the presentations, we allow you to vote. And we also allow you to get in touch with those fantastic startups. So have fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 1 of the DIY Startup Arena, we present Alpha.
Thank you.
Innovative startup founded by a team of people who have extensive experience in the world of paints and dispensers. They offer tools and integrated solutions to optimize the paint department with game-changer innovations and dispensers of new generation. Please welcome Alpha, who is here to present the greatest innovation in the world of color. May I have your attention, please? Here is Alpha.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Marco Rossetti. I'm the owner of the company. And it's an honor for me to be here with you to explain what we did till today in order to support you. First of all, think. Think is what we did at the beginning of our story when we decide to do a deep analysis into the paint jungle market that nowadays you are facing into. And we try to understand what was the real needs of the final consumer. That's why we decided to found Alpha with the idea to generate innovation, process, and technological solution for the paint market. All these technologies and solutions allow to optimize the space in the stores, offering a better service to the final consumer, and increasing also profit. That is one of the most important things for all the company in the chain. We started at the beginning about the major important things for everybody of us that we have to consider final consumer. The color. That for the paint industry, the color is the most important things that we have to achieve. And the color is always the most difficult things to give the tranquility to the final consumer to achieve. Because the screen, digital, all the people need to be aware about the color. Then, low rotation. Low rotation where customer in facing of this image that nowadays they always found into your department. They choose color, but the ready-mix color is not always the same color they would like to have. That means a lot of space occupied, that for you is for sure a higher working capital, and from the other side is a problem due to the rotation, and from the other side you have to waste them at a certain point. What we did is to generate some solution, either in software, either in marketing tools to create experience to customer, but also an evolution of what nowadays is considering the service into the paint department. That is the tinting system. What we did is a master system, new system to offer a better service to customer, having all these kind of advantage. First of all, the master system is a technologies that we develop, and we want to support you to implement it, that is able to reproduce your paint that nowadays you're selling in all the color you have, starting from only one basis. One basis that come from the tinting system allow you to have a better space optimization and stock reduction. As you can imagine, from 20 bases to 5 is a huge interesting saving for space, offering the same output to your final consumer. Some other advantage, reducing the SKU for sure, reducing the stock inventory, increasing product rotation, eliminate mistinting, reducing working capital, but the most important things is to offering space for your customer in order to offer them a better service.
Thank you for your pitch. Your 3 minutes are over. A big hand of applause for this guy.
Finish.
I think it's ludicrous. Where does technology comes from?
These technologies come from my family, because my family work in this in the industry since 50 years ago. We develop several machines. Some of them is the color tester that you can see here. That is a self-service machine that allow you to give sample in a more interesting way to your final consumer.
Wonderful. And tell me, where do your customers come from? Could you give us a description of the customers that use this product?
Our customer is the total chain of the paint department, either the paint company, either the chain. So, because our need and our focus is to offer solution to the final consumer. So we have to work all together. Then if it come from the paint department or it come from the chain, the needs, let's work together.
Can you give us some examples of great names you guys are now supporting?
So now we are working with a major important paint company nowadays in the world. Some of them, I'm proud to say also, we are working with PPG globally, either in Americas, most of them, but also with Chromology Group in Europe, but also working directly with chain, Intergamma in the north of Europe, and Sodimac in the south.
And what's your ideal customer? What's your ideal customer?
Ideal customer, the customer that want to change the rules of the market, offering a better service to their customer and differentiate themselves from the competition.
And do you need to convince them?
Well, is a game changer that at least we have to try together. We have to try together because customer is needed and the request to do something together, creating experience.
But the thing is, we all talk about online sales, you know, online channel, digital sales. We see that offline channels are, you know, getting less. How could this technology improve online sales for these companies here?
For sure, the color tester that I have in my hand is the output of this vending machine. And for us, this is what customer really want. If you gave them this virtual contract to your customer in a different way, removing all the barrier, creating experience to them, because creating experience is very important. With this, they can go home, they can feel safe, and they have all the information to conclude the process and buying, sitting in the chair of their house, the full quantity they need. So, doesn't matter, the driver is the color, not the brand.
And would it be possible to print this out of a 3D printer in the future? I mean, just order paint and then we have a 3D printer and just the ink is just printed on my printer at home. Would that be a nice idea for the future?
For sure. The future, who never knows about the future? For sure, paint is made by chemicals, by raw materials. So maybe it will be the last one.
Alpha, thank you very much. Thank you for him. A round of applause. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 2 of the DIY Startup Arena, we present AUGMENT, the leading enterprise augmented reality platform, allowing users to envision any object in the real world in lifelike augmented reality through their mobile device. Now, with more than 200 clients in 36 countries. Please welcome AUGMENT, the leader in the augmented reality retail space. Here is AUGMENT.
Hello everyone, I'm Jean-François Caneta, founder and CEO of AUGMENT. You may have found yourself in this situation, and your customers have certainly found themselves in that situation, where you want to buy a product for your home, and you have no idea of what to choose amongst all the products that exist. And once you choose it or you find it, you can't imagine how it will look there. We have a solution for that. You may have heard of it, augmented reality. More specifically, product visualization through augmented reality. We do it in-store and online at home. How does it look in store? Imagine the frustration of a customer coming to your store. They want to find the right product, they arrive there, and there is only 10 products on display because you don't have the space to put everything. So what we do, we put a marking on the floor saying that there are a lot more products than that. You just ask the sales associate, and through augmented reality, through the tablet, they are able to show all your products, the full catalog. Your customer is not frustrated anymore because he can see the depth of your product offering, and he can buy it with certainty of what he's going to receive. Second thing, you are at home. You want to buy a product, you are on your app or you're on the website, and you wonder how that product looks like, because all you see are just a few pictures or a description. So through augmented reality and through Augment, we integrate right inside your application. And the customer will just find a button, View at Home. The product appears at scale in front of him exactly where it's supposed to be. You know before you buy what you're going to receive. Result, better conversion rate, reduction in returns, and a customer that is satisfied about his buying experience. We offer a platform, meaning that we have all the tools needed to upload the models for the suppliers and to integrate Augment in your system for the retailers. What's next? Imagine when you have all the products and when the next generation of devices there. With those devices, with what we call depth sensor, the smartphone and the tablets will know everything about your space, the dimension, where are the different products. It will know the distance between the TV and the couch, the space available on the furniture. And thanks to that, the buying experience will never be the same. Imagine you want to buy a mirror. You just ask the app, I want to buy a mirror. You trace a rectangle the size of the mirror, and right away it shows you all the mirrors that are compatible with the space, and it shows you the mirror right away. You don't even need to spend the 20 minutes to find the tape to measure the wall. So Augment e-commerce hub. If you're a supplier, you jump in, you add your products in a few days. We take CAD file, any models, and they will be available by all the retailers that are using Augment. So as a retailer, 2-3 days of work, you have augmented reality. Just one call to action, get on Augment now. Thank you.
So how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Nice.
Fantastic audience.
Tell me, what kind of customers do you have right now?
So we have a lot of customers. As you can imagine, augmented reality is really wide. So we have design companies, we have suppliers like Groupe Seb, we have retailers like Leroy Merlin, Cdiscount, Manutan, and a lot of architecture, construction companies, CPGs like Coke. So everywhere where you need to have a product in front of you and you can't bring the product with you, Augment is there to help you and to bring everything in front of your customer.
And could you give us an example? How could you do that for these companies? How does it work? So, for example, one of these companies would like to collaborate with you.
Yeah.
How does it work? Tell us.
I mean, it's so simple that it's a shame that everyone is not there on Augment yet. Because for a retailer...
I would say that too.
Yeah, for a retailer, we provide a SDK that can be integrated by any iOS or Android developer or any web developer. And in 2-3 days, you have augmented reality in your app. We take care of the 3D modeling. We take care of synchronizing with your database of product. We take care of the relationship with the suppliers so that the models arrive in the app and are displayed exactly how they are supposed to look on tablet, on smartphone, on the web. And it's not just product visualization, it can be also product explanation, because through an animated 3D model, you can show the product as it needs to
It's a real experience, right?
It's a real experience.
Yeah.
It goes over the picture, it goes over the video. It's really having in front of you, and I invite you to test it, to download Augment.
It's upstairs, right? You have a stand upstairs?
We are upstairs,
you can
but
see it if you want.
We also have an app that has been downloaded more than 3 million times on iOS and Android.
3 million times?
3 million times, yes.
Wow.
On Android and iOS that you can download now and you can test it, because augmented reality is an experience. You need to see it, and video does not give the right impression of what it is.
Maybe another question, maybe you also think about it. What's the business model behind it? I mean, how do you make money?
Yeah, so the business model is for the retailer, it's all subscription-based, basically. And for the retailer, you pay depending on the volume and the performance of augmented reality. So what we make you as extra revenue, we take a cut on that. And for the supplier, depending on the number of products you have and the number of retailers on which you are a reference, you pay also that subscription. So imagine also for the suppliers, once you have your product on the platform, you can also use it for yourself, for your own salespeople, your own marketing, your own website, because it's already there, so why not?
Thank you very much. Is there one thing you would like to tell the people here?
I mean, in a few years, maybe 2, 3, 4 years, everyone will have augmented reality glasses. And everything you've built for online website, even mobile app, will become irrelevant, because we'll need to bring back everything in the real world again. So it's the right time to start. You don't want to be late. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Augment!
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 3 of the DIY Startup Arena, we present Door. Founded by 2 Apple engineers, Door Technologies created the first retail analytics solution that is affordable, powerful, and easy to use. Using a proprietary sensor technology, Door is able to track customer foot traffic in retail locations and provide insights to the store owners through an intuitive and modern dashboard. Please welcome Door, who has already helped numerous home improvement stores increase revenue by leveraging their data to make better business decisions. May I have your attention, please? Here is Door.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Brand, and I'm the CEO and founder of Door Technologies, and we are a retail analytics company. So first off, I want to dig in a little bit about analytics and why it's so crucial for brick-and-mortar locations. Right now, about 50% of marketing spend goes unvalidated. So that means businesses don't actually know if those dollars were put to use wisely. 86% of the time, staffing is usually overstaffed or understaffed, and there's little to no data about external events around your store. There's solutions on the market right now that try to tackle this, and they all suck. Brake beam systems are incredibly inaccurate and difficult to set up, and cameras are prohibitively expensive, usually costing $2,000 to $5,000 and taking months to install. So that's why we created Door. So Door is the first self-installed sensor that runs on 4 AA batteries, and it's literally peel and stick. So now we're able to take that $2,000 price tag and cut it down to $200. But we didn't just stop there. We're building a whole ecosystem for your store. We supply a cellular hub to send the data back to our servers, so that we don't even need to touch your IT infrastructure. And after that, we can get to the fun part. Once it gets into our platform, we can give you the hourly breakdowns of your traffic to better staff. We can import data from your point of sale system and give you metrics like conversion rate and give you the true health of your store. And we also import these external events such as weather, so you can be prepared for the unexpected. When we launched late last year, we had an awesome response. So far, we've deployed several thousand locations, and one of our strongest verticals is the home improvement market and hardware stores. So feel free to check out our website. You can buy it right off on getdoor.com, And if you find me after the presentation, I'd like to get some suggestions for bars. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have time left, so we'll have a great conversation. I think I'm worried about why is it so cheap? I mean, there are a lot of alternatives around. I've seen them too. This one is pretty cheap,
definitely.
Right? What's the secret behind it?
Yeah, so the biggest thing was finding out why the alternatives were so expensive, and it really came down to the professional installation required to run wiring and cabling in your stores. So that installation alone generally costs $1,000 to $2,000. So by making it self-installed, we cut that price completely out.
Usually with these kinds of products, when it's about data, it's about sensors. I mean, it's about the quality. If you have a bad sensor, you have bad data, and your algorithms won't work. So what makes this sensor so different? Tell us.
Yeah, so really it was about focusing on what we need to accomplish. And for us, it was we just need to count people accurately moving through the doorway. So we actually spent about a year developing a thermal sensor. It actually detects human body heat and sees the person walking in and out. Yeah. So we leave things on the table like heat mapping we found isn't actually very effective. We said we don't need to do that. We just need to get the counts and get the data to the customer.
And who is who? You have another Apple colleague? Do you guys have a team of how does it work? Tell us.
Oh yeah, definitely. So me and my co-founder are both from Apple. I was a hardware engineer there. My co-founder Greg, who's over here, he was on the software side, and he's my CTO. So he's been making the product work. And we've actually have an amazing team in San Francisco of engineers. We have a sales office in North Carolina with inside sales and marketing.
It's growing fast, right?
Yep.
And the thing is, we talked before, right, a couple of months ago. And I mean, this is all pretty current business, you know, sensors, sensoring. I want to hear some more about the future. So what's the future about sensoring within retail? Because retail will disappear, or a part of retail will disappear. So tell us, what's the business model behind that?
Right. Well, that's why I think this is so cool, because as we see retail evolving into this omni-channel approach, right, I really see this as the first step to connecting that online presence and the brick and mortar presence, right?
Yeah.
Because they're not separated anymore. They should all be the same. The people running online marketing need to see what's happening in the physical store. So this is what's going to connect it and make everything cohesive.
Well, wonderful. And then one more question. What are the features of the new iPhone 8? Can you tell us that? He's here. The guys over there. They know all secrets.
10 times thinner. 10 times thinner, and then
yeah,
20
heard that
screen.
before. Yeah, heard that before. Thank you, Door.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 4 of the DIY Startup Arena, we present Andre Horta-Goda, co-founder of a truly disruptive multi-channel technology, shattering the void between online and in-store shopping experiences. With clients ranging from the largest hotel group in the world, Marriott Hotels, through to premium, global brands like Porsche, let's learn how delivering an immersive in-store experience in the online channel is set to revolutionize the way people shop for their DIY projects. Please welcome, or may I have your attention? Here is GOINSTORE.
Talk about a tough act to follow there. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of arm exercise. Who prefers shopping online versus in-store? Hands up if you prefer to shop online. Can I see anyone? Oh, it's definitely a different demographic to the last line. Okay, all right, let's say if you're buying a €25 screwdriver set, would you rather do that in-store or in a shop? Oh, sorry, in-store or on the website? Can you see the hands? A website, okay. What if it was a €250 drill? Website or store? Okay. What if you're going to spend €600 on a high-pressure jet washer to clean your driveway? You'd have some questions. Would you want to go into the store, or would you buy that online? Okay. What if I was, or you were, spending thousands of pounds on designer lighting for your DIY project at home? In-store, online? Right, okay. So quite clearly, there's a need for both channels. And the retailers amongst you will know that in-store conversion rates are significantly greater. As you start to increase the price of a product, the complexity, in-store conversion rates are vastly superior to online. But guess what? Which has the most traffic? Website. I'm going to try and do a quick live demo with you. My wife was interested in, or is interested in this Dyson. It's a really good product, this Dyson hairdryer. Now, I've got some questions. I could wait till Saturday and go into the store, or I could click this button over here. Right, now what's happening is our technology is looking for a salesperson in a store who understands and has access to that product. If those conditions are met.
Hi, my name is Jeremy, and welcome to the Dyson store on Oxford Street.
Hi, Jeremy.
So you're looking at the supersonic hairdryer. Is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
Yeah, my wife wants one, but I'm trying to understand how you can justify £300 for a hairdryer.
Here, so let me show you.
Okay. Now he's here as well.
This floor is a special supersonic floor, and if I take you over to this plinth here, then we can explore some of the finer details in the technology that is behind the supersonic.
Okay, it says intelligence. How can a hairdryer be intelligent?
Yes, so we actually use intelligence to help prevent the extreme heat damage using a microprocessor in the head that essentially controls the heating element as you bring it nearer or further away from your hair. So
Okay.
this is really valuable technology in preventing damage to your hair.
Yeah, obviously, you can't see my hair, so that's a major problem for me, actually. How heavy is it?
So if I bring you over here, we've got a dryer, so I can show you how it stacks up for size.
Okay, great. Delivery?
So here it is in my hand.
What's delivery like on this if I order it
Next
today?
day delivery on all our supersonic range, so we can have this with you by tomorrow.
Sounds fantastic. I think I'm going to buy it, Jeremy. You've done a good job.
Great. Would you like me to add that to your basket for you?
That would be fantastic. Thank you, Jeremy.
Fantastic. Consider it done. Thank you.
Okay, so, all right, it wasn't actually live. I was trying to do it so it looked like it was live, but you get the idea. So, look, stores have, everyone's seen it, the death of the high street. We're shutting down stores. We're laying off our staff. What we're sort of saying is, you know what, don't shut all of them. Let's think about repurposing them a little bit. Let's use your strongest sales asset. These people, they're in-store people that live and breathe. They know your brand. Let's use them in the busiest potential channel that you have. My name's Andre Hordegoda. We are also demonstrating upstairs. If you'd like to see it from the other side, come and have a look. Thank you.
Thank you. Man, why did you set up this business? How did you come to the idea? Tell us.
I set it up to make money, obviously, but my co-founder and my CTO have been in the e-commerce industry for 10 years each. We've been working with technologies, implementing personalization and all sorts of, algorithm-based SEO, PPC. For retailers, what they want to do is they want to drive that conversion rate, they want to drive that average order value. And, they're achieving incremental growth, 2-3% here. But when you compare the conversion rates you get in the store, nothing comes near it. It just seemed like such a natural movement for us.
Yeah, but another question. I've seen a lot of technologies.
Okay.
I've seen webcam technology,
Sure.
voice recognition. What's the tech behind this?
Oh.
Tell us.
Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. We originally built it to run on smart glasses. We partner with Epson, who probably do the best smart glasses in the world. Sorry if there's anyone here from Google. But that was a bit of a lost leader. People don't really want to wear the glasses. And to the last presentation, or the AUGMENT guys, people will be wearing this stuff as the technology catches up. But actually, the sales guy, all he needs to use is a smartphone. We have stabilization equipment, and there's really cool stuff you can do in it. But yeah, it's scalable. If you've already given your staff phones, or they've got their own, we can put the app onto it, and they can be live within a matter of weeks.
Tell me, I understand this stuff, but what is the business model behind it? Because there must be a business model.
Yes.
Someone needs to earn money, especially you.
Yes, we do.
And they need to save a lot of money.
Yes.
And earn money too. So what's the business model you can offer these companies?
Sure. The rationale is, and I'm going to go back to it, it's conversion rate and average order value. We can achieve, believe it or not, and again, for the retailers that are in here, think about what your in-store conversion rate is on some of the products we're talking about. Now think about what your online conversion rate is. We are achieving very close, if not the same conversion rate of people that click on our button and engage using our technology. So that's phenomenal. The challenge that we have is raising awareness and getting people to use it. But that's why we work proactively with you guys.
Yeah, logical thing. The other thing is that we were talking about this product, but also technologies disrupting this product, like VR, for example.
Sure.
How are you prepared to do this?
Absolutely. I mean, we embrace it. You know, we're a tech company. We live and breathe it, and we are looking, you know, years ahead already. VR is exciting. You know, people. I don't know how many people in this audience have Samsung headgear or, you know, an Oculus at home, but give it a year or two, and pretty much every home will have one. If we can deliver a fully immersive experience anywhere in the world, you know, how's that going to change shopping? There's one other thing I'd like to say, though. On the data side of it, we can record these interactions. So if you think about it from your sales or marketing perspective, you could collect thousands and thousands of interactions for the first time ever from the viewpoint of your customer dealing with your staff. What words are they saying? What time of day?
Facial recognition, connected to big data. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
GOINSTORE, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 5 of the DIY Startup Arena, we present Sensopia. At the conference, we talk a lot about customer experience and customer journey, but what is our customer journey today? A customer wants to redo his living room. He is inspired by what she sees browsing Instagram. But how to get it done? How much is it going to cost? How long will it take? Those questions remain unanswered. There is a lot on inspiration, but nothing on planning. Please welcome Sensopia to let you introduce Magic Plan. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Sensopia.
Hi everybody, it's Andreas. So why Magic Plan? So I want to redo my living room. I go online and I browse. I really like the light oak wood floor here. Is the video playing? Yes. Okay. I actually want to buy it. Do I like a darker shade? No. So I'm going to buy the light one. I go to an online DIY retailer site, and here's my floor. I want to buy it now. So I'm stuck. I don't know how many cases I need. And what else do I need? Underlayment, molding, still stuck. I don't know the perimeter of my room. Plus, I wanted to paint my room while doing the renovation, but I don't know the surface of my walls. So how do we do it with Magic Plan? I was missing the information to complete my purchase here. So I'm going to get the information by capturing my room. And I'm using my mobile device to do it. I aim at the corners of a room, including the doors. And Magic Plan automatically calculates the shape and size of my room. And what's more, if I can't aim at the corner, I just aim at the ceiling, and we can still capture it. So we use augmented reality to make that happen and help the user. Now that I have the shape and size of my room, or in fact, my whole apartment, now I'm ready to plan my renovation project. For that, I go into the estimate section, I look for the room I want to redo, and I choose the materials I want to do. So I wanted to redo the floor, so I go to my flooring section, I hit laminate flooring, and within an instant, all the materials with the right quantities at prices are coming up for me to order right now. I can do the same with my paint, obviously. Again, Magic Plan knows the surface of my walls, so it's going to give me the exact quantities that I need. And if I decide differently, I can even go as far as I unselect 2 walls, and it's automatically updating this. This can be done with the molding, or actually any other material that I specified during my project, and it's all happening on my mobile device. So now I'm ready to buy. Either I buy online, or I actually produce a shopping list for me to go in store and do a pick and carry or whatever. So within minutes, I have been able to create an estimate without any measurement, and without any expertise, to be honest. I just had to turn myself around, and that is it. So we think that there's technologies and business models out there that could make DIY online shopping really as easy as it is for consumer electronics today. Thank you.
Thank you. Very nice. I just bought a house in Holland, and we were, drawing and stuff, and until I met you. So it's nice.
You can have a free lecture if you.
Yeah, a free lecture for my house, really, for free. You all can have a free lecture from him. He just told me. So how many customers do you guys have right now?
Okay, so we have 12 million downloads of the app in the App Store.
12 million?
Yes.
You are a rich guy.
And we have about 2 million floor plans in our database. So I think that's rather special. I don't know there's too many companies out there. With
how much do those 12 million people pay for this software?
Well, okay, so traditionally we were charging $2.99 for a floor plan. Yep. But on Monday we launched our new version, 6.0. It includes this estimate functionality and some 3D rendering. And we've decided to go for free now.
For free?
Yes.
Just a freemium model?
Yes.
And then sell the models? Yeah, I think it's good, freemium. I think freemium is the future. I think so. But my question is seriously, how can retailers use this software to make money?
Well, I mean, when people are redoing their house and they create a floor plan, or the other way around, when they create a floor plan, we are almost certain they're doing something to their house, okay? Yeah. So I think it's a good opportunity for you guys to jump in and say, okay, maybe I want to talk to those people. And then we could include your catalog, we could specify your materials, anything that you want in the app, and you have a rather big audience out there.
So they're the clients will have a easier access to their product portfolio.
Yeah, actually. And I mean, easier access and doing something with
it. Yeah. And I think this is great software, but it's now 2017. How will 2020 look like for you? What do we have then? What's implemented? What technologies do you want to use? Tell us.
Well, I mean, to me, the future is all about the vertical integration here. Yeah. Now we sell some goods, but this is actually leading towards installing them as well. Because if I have the quantities, I have the time. Yeah. And through that, there's some other challenges that are out there that I think we are going to.
And you guys will be acquired by Google in 2021?
We'll see.
Okay. Thank you very much. Sensopia Magic Plan.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 6 of the DIY Startup Arena, we present SPRAYPRINTER, a smart spray paint technology. It prints images from a smartphone to any surface with spray paints. It knows where to release the paint, making it perfect for creatives at any level. Please welcome, may I have your attention please? Here is SPRAYPRINTER.
Hello, I'm Ad. I'm the Chief Communications Hacker at SPRAYPRINTER, and this is SPRAYPRINTER. It's a smart handheld printer that works with spray paint, and together with SPRAYPRINTER and our mobile application, you can print images from your smartphone to any surface. And it knows where to release the paint. And it's actually really simple. First, you have to choose the image from your smartphone, then attach your phone on a tripod, and then one color at a time, you can paint the picture from your smartphone. For those who already have some artistic skills, it's like a new tool. And for the artistically challenged, it's a new power. So we started out as a team 1.5 years ago in Tartu, Estonia, and we needed to test the market, so we held 2 crowdfunding campaigns. First one was on Indiegogo, based on the idea only. We shipped the products to 46 countries, analyzed the feedback, and then we built an improved model, and we held a Kickstarter campaign with this improved model. And it has been really interesting to see how people use SPRAYPRINTER, and we have learned a lot. For example, the power of hackability. We have used several hacks ourselves. For example, we attached spray printer on a wall climbing robot, and with this one hack, it was a one-day job for one guy with less than 3 cans of spray paint. We have thousands of enthusiasts signed up to become members of our hacker club, and we connect them with ugly walls, and we make money by helping our users to make money. And so far, we have already helped out several companies with boring walls. For example, well, Estonians are quite proud of the fact that Skype was invented in Estonia, but after its exit to Microsoft, it started to suck. So we tore down this picture and spray printed ours instead. And spray printer has multiple applications and massive market opportunity. We have a well-rounded team of 10 based in Estonia, and quite recently we moved our headquarters to Silicon Valley, where we have pretty impressive guys on our advisory board. For example, Mark Hatch. He is the father of Maker Movement, and our first investor from Silicon Valley was Jason Calacanis. Previously, he has also invested in Uber and Tesla, so he knows what's going to change the game. So last year we shipped the products, and this year we will introduce the first industrial model and spray printer hacker club. And we are currently putting together a 2 million seed round. And come see us in action upstairs. Thank you.
Thank you. I think you were so nervous, but you are a natural talent. She did a good job, right? Like the Google joke. Give her applause. So, you guys doing a lot of development. What's your market? What's the key market you guys should be in?
Right now, it's definitely the maker movement, because they are hungry for new technologies. We have Mark Hatch with us, and plus, when we go to maker fairs, this is the one question we're never asked. Yeah. So yeah, maker movement right now.
Yeah, and I see you guys use a lot of paint. Do you need specific paint to do this?
So far, we have tested several spray paints, and they all work, but we are also developing a special paint for spray printer, because it's one of the ways to control the pixels.
But what do you think about nanotechnology paint, with those small nano robots in the paint, talking to my phone and my brain and stuff? So I want to paint something, I just have to think it, and you start to... Is that a possible proposition? What do you think about that, guys? Could be nice.
Of course, our inventor is crazy. He has invented...
Your inventor is crazy?
Yeah, he's crazy, and he has new ideas every day.
Wonderful.
We will use nano paints.
You guys have a good relationship too, right?
Yeah, we all have a good relationship.
Wonderful. What's the future? I mean, I will never forget this interview, right? What's the future for this beautiful company? Because you're young people. I talked to a lot of you guys, 4 people today here in Berlin. So what's the future?
Well, our aim was to build a bridge between digital art and the human hand, but spray printer will be a bridge between power tools, paints, artists, and millions of users. So I guess it will be a common tool next to, I don't know, other power tools in retail at some point.
How can they use the product? So what could be a clear proposition?
They can sell it.
Ah! That's wonderful! I didn't see that one coming. Okay, I want to thank you very much, Spray Printer.
Thank you.
Wow, I love those guys. They were so nervous, but I think they did a great job. So before we start voting, I want you guys on the stage, all of you. Please, all startups on the stage now. Give them an applause, please. We missed one. Where's the last one? I missed one, baby.
There's
Oh, yeah.
Augment.
Ah, that's my child. Okay. I want actually you guys, I mean, these are our fantastic people with fantastic rich companies. And you guys are fantastic startups. So I would like to make a bridge between the two of you. So I want to give you an opportunity to send a one-liner to them. Why should they collaborate with you? And then after this, we will start voting. So I would say, tell the word.
So the future is ahead of us, and you need to jump in it right now, because there won't be a second chance to get back what you lose now.
Thank you. Next one.
Well, one line is help your customers get their job done.
Yeah, that's the best one. Think about your customers because they are key, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, if you want to make more money from your store, you need to be using Door.
Didn't see that one coming too. Alpha, your one-liner.
Yeah. Let's work together in order to change the rules of the game and offer a better experience to your customer in the paint department, where color is always the driver of all the job and during the refurnishment and the creation of the new house.
Cool. GOINSTORE.
Okay. Take the best from your physical channel, your in-store people, make them available in your widest reaching channel to just generate more money.
Wow, thanks. SPRAYPRINTER.
Well, it's a do-it-yourself summit and it's a do-it-yourself tool, so I think the connection is pretty clear. Yeah.
Okay. I think you all would love to meet them. They are at the first floor in a startup. We have a small startup arena over there. Talk to them.